Oh man, no man, what's the business? You already know what time it is, man. It's your folk Marquise, and welcome to another episode or edition of Keith Reacts, man. That's right, Keith Reacts. As you have seen over the past few weeks, I show up on these Wednesday videos, and I do reaction videos concerning the violence, the things that are going on in our world, in our neighborhoods, and I give a different perspective on those things. I give you a insight into the criminal mind, into the terroristic mind, and just show you the reality of what we're dealing with and some of the things that I believe can be done to curb those things, man. And I hope you find value in them. So of course, please click that like button if you enjoy the content, and please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification so you can get that notification every single time we drop a video, man. This one right here, this is recent. Like, this one just happened. You know, we just had our 4th of July weekend. And although there was violence in many places, unfortunately, in one of the most violent places in the United States of America, probably second to New York or LA. I got to see who's ahead in the race. And I hate to say that because I no longer glorify those things. Back in the day when I had more of a warped mindset, I would speak on quite often in a boasting manner. Well, you know, Richmond was the murder capital. You know what I'm saying? We had the most murders per capita. Now, of course, there are larger cities, Chicago way bigger than the R, Dallas, Houston, New Orleans, you know, all these places bigger than the R. But for the per capita amount of people that we had, our numbers were like ridiculous back in the day. So let's go ahead and get into this video and talk about more than 90 shot. That's like real ridiculous. Like that's otherworldly. And I'll be getting more into those things in my other content, truly getting into the spiritual nature of what these things are that's taking place. But let's get into this. More than 90 shot on 4th of July weekend in Chicago. Let's go.
And developing now, Chicago saw its most violent weekend so far this year. Despite the city's 4th of July safety plan, dozens of people were shot, at least 16 were killed. NBC5's Lisa Chavarria joins us now with the latest, and these are disturbing numbers, Lisa.
They really are, Patrick. At least 92 people were shot across the city throughout this long weekend. Now, activists are calling for changes when it comes to city leadership.
All right. So she said that activists are calling for changes in leadership. That's very interesting. Man, again, I got another platform coming up that I'm gonna be getting into more deeper spiritual things. About to relaunch my ministry anyway, like straight biblical teachings and spiritual insights and things of that nature, because that's very important, contrary to popular belief. But let me know down in the comments what you think could be done to truly curb some of this violence. That's extremely violent. That's extremely that's extreme. At least maybe 92 people shot. 92 people shot over a weekend in a city in America. That's heavy. What do you think? Let me know in the comments what you think could be done to curb some of that violence down below. If you were in leadership or you were in power or you had just the opportunity to get the mic, let me know what you think.
Resources, especially in the neighborhoods that are being most impacted by this violence. Now, you mentioned this, but we want to reiterate it. At least 16 people among that number of those shot were killed in shootings across the city over this weekend. Among the number of people shot, there were at least 5 children and 2 police officers who were hit. Now, over in the Loop, Chicago police had to break up a large crowd gathered near Michigan and Washington on the 4th of July. That was on Sunday. Now, 2 officers were hurt in this whole ordeal, and at least 60 people were arrested for a variety of issues, from fighting to theft to carrying weapons. Alderman Brian Hopkins, whose ward is right next to the Loop, says there's now a new tactic to try to curb this type of crime in the area.
we're actually arresting juveniles for curfew violations. That might seem a bit harsh, but when the word gets out that you can't come downtown in large groups like that and commit crimes and terrorize people and get away with it, we don't want to arrest you, but we will have to.
All right, let's look at that, because that's important. You feel me? You know, I'd have been accused of being an Uncle Tom, which I categorically reject. Like, I'm all black, I'm real black. But the reality is, I'm a leader. I'm a called and chosen individual for this specific time. So my vision is different than a lot of people. You feel me? I don't just go with the norm just because this is how people think and people feel. I think that's actually a good idea. I think that's actually a good idea to lock up some of these young people who come down there in large crowds and start wilding out. Why? Because look at what's going on. It's one thing when you coming down there and you just chilling. If 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of y'all just chilling, one, it's a crowd. You know, it looks like a lot. But hey, I ain't mad. Y'all chilling. But if you cussing people out, you pushing people, you kicking people cars, you punching people, just innocent bystanders that's walking by, you wilding out, you a threat. You're a threat. Like, I got a wife and children. So if it's me, like real talk, if it's me and my wife walking down the street and, you know, somebody want to grab her butt or smack her tail and talk trash, how you think I'm going to feel as a man? I'm going to be ready to fight or shoot. It's too many of y'all. I ain't going to even try to rumble with all y'all. I'm going to just whip that iron out and let you know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't just talking about for show. I hate to say it like that. I ain't trying to make, you know, no crazy threats and stuff. But the reality is, when you're talking about the criminal mindset of violence, especially the mob mentality where an individual may not have done this particular action being by himself, it's a certain spirit and mindset that arises when a bunch of people together. It's like, yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? Smack her booty, bro. Smack her booty. I bet you won't smack her booty. And he smack her booty. And somebody like, yeah, what you gonna do? Yeah, what's up, man? You see, we deep. Like, we'll crush you all these y'all. What's up? It's like, bro, like, I ain't about to rumble with all y'all. It's like 15 of y'all. That's cool. But I know what I will do. Or whatever the case. You can say what you want to say, feel how you want to feel. You know what I'm saying? People have been hospitalized, brain swollen, all type of stuff by getting just like pulverized by a group of people. But that iron to get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? That iron to get your mind right. I'm just saying. I promote nonviolence, and being, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm going to protect mine, protect me, and that's just what it is. So I think it's a good idea to create a level of fear, to curb it. Now, after it's curbed, not curved, but curbed, after it's been curbed and things start to calm down, then maybe they could reinstitute new laws and, you know what I'm saying, just show. And that's why videos like this is important. I need y'all help. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all help. Excuse me. Purchase the book. You know right now I'm running a special. You purchase the t-shirt, think different, live different. Excuse me, y'all. You get the book free, Overstanding. I need y'all to help me spread the message. I am available for speaking engagements in schools, churches, juvenile detention, like things of that nature, like, because we need what I call, my terminology, boom, you see it right there, that conscious interrupt. We need a conscious interrupt. You got to come against the mindset with full force to stop it in its tracks, to let them know there's another way, there's a better way. Although it may not seem like it, your life does matter. And you are loved and you are cherished and you have so much to offer to this world, man. Contrary to what you believe, contrary to what you see in your current situation and circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Love covers the multitude of sins. I know it's easy to say than done, especially when you got 92 people shot over a weekend. That's straight madness. But that's why we got Lord Save My City. Lord Save My City. You know what I'm saying? It's real in the R right now as well. Nowhere near the amount of violence in Chicago, but the R off the chain. Been off the chain for a long time. It's your folk Marquise. Let's go ahead and finish watching this a little bit. So, Alderman, I salute. I hope you keep your word. And that's what I'm saying. I ain't caught up with soft showing for Master. The man just said, we don't want to lock you up. I'm not naive. I know about agendas. I know about quotas. I know about all that. locking people up. I talked about it in the book, Overstanding. But what I'm saying is he was like, we don't really want to lock y'all up. And I know people think it's harsh. It's like, dang, bro, we come down here in a group of 10 and we're going to jail? Well, if you begin to change your actions and act more mature, just chill, bro. Who going downtown to be assaulted? If I came to the Chi, I would be a tourist. Or somebody brought me there, you know what I'm saying, to go speak and see the city and all that. Like, who trying to be ducking bullets downtown and worry about it, they going to get beat down? I might just want to go shop. I might just want to see the city. But you're a terrorist. You're going to try to attack me, my wife? Like, come on, bro. What type of time is you on? Like, who trying to go through that? So that's why I agree with it. I've been with these people, man. I ran with these dogs. Like, I've been in these situations, so I ain't just some goody two-shoes sitting on the side just saying, hey, you know, I ran with real terrorists. These boys will get your mind right. Stretch you out somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Leave you where you lay type of stuff. So I ain't just, you know what I'm saying? Been there, done that, real world situations. You feel me? So I believe that that's an important thing to do. Let me finish watching this and we're going to wrap it up.
The reason why this is happening, police have been dealing with large gatherings in the Loop throughout the summer, mainly involving teenagers. There have been several incidents of fights and vandalism, but activists are saying that the focus should really be on the neighborhoods, those neighborhoods that have been so greatly impacted by this violence. And again, just to reiterate the numbers, at least 92 people shot. Among that number, at least 16 were killed. Patrick and Michelle.
Well, something must certainly needs to change. Lisa, thank you very much.
Some need to change, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's your folk Marquise. Again, let me know down in the comments what you think could be done. It's easy to talk trash and say this and say that, but these people families, man. These people lives. I was just talking to the wife. I was like, it's so interesting. Go back and check out my video with the real Brian. I can't remember which one it was. I know it's on Instagram though, and I was talking about how we get dehumanized and desensitized to the death, and I was talking to the wife. I'm like, it's so real. We see this stuff so much that it just becomes numbers. You feel me? So it doesn't affect your psyche as much when 92 people shot. You know what I'm saying? But I bet you that John hit different. If they take 2 minutes and show all 92 people, well, the 16 that died, 16 died, 16 were killed, 16. So 16 is a number. Y'all think I might be being facetious and being petty, like, bro, you're doing too much. No, the psychology, this stuff is real. 16, you're like, oh, 16, oh man, that's so sad. But if they take the time, 5 children, I got children, 5 children got shot. Imagine they take the time and show that picture with their name. Take the time, show that picture with their name. And the 90, if they cool with it, however many, just show their picture and their name. Show their picture and their name. That gives the human aspect back to the situation. And that joint hit much different. It's your folk Marquise, man. You already know what time it is. I ain't going to stop. Actually, I'm finna smash the gas and hit it a little harder. Help me. Like, comment, share, and of course, subscribe to these videos. It's your folk Marquise. You already know what time it is. Overstanding, a comprehensive look at gangster rap and subgenres and their effect on our generation. Go ahead and get that t-shirt. Think different, live different. You will get a free copy of the book. It's your folk Marquise. You already know what time it is. Think different, live different. Any questions? Y'all bless.